easy for us.
Thank you. I do. I mean, that's what I'm always after. I'm really always about simplifying, editing, making everything easier and everything better. So you might have heard of BB creams, CC creams, but I bet you've never heard of an EB cream. That's right. I named it an EB cream. It's yes. I like a pun. My initials are everywhere I turn, and there's a subliminal message there too. It's not just smile-inducing, but it means everything better. So it takes everything you love about a BB, a CC. I put my stamp on it because with Ultra-Dewy Complexion Perfector, it's giving this dewy finish that makes everything look better. It's the finish that you love in a tinted moisturizer, but what you want, I hear you because I engage with you a lot in person, on social. I know that you love the look of a tinted moisturizer, but you want a little more coverage, more closely aligned with your foundation. So here's where I come in. This is a product that is the look and the feel of a tinted moisturizer with the added coverage level of a foundation. It's nourishing with shea butter, but it's giving you that added level of perfecting element that sometimes, let's face it, tinted moisturizer alone is not enough, or foundation is just overdoing it.
Oh my gosh, now I put it on in the medium, and it's my first time using this.
Jill's gonna use medium too.
It is amazing, and what's really cool about this, guys, is that this doesn't have to be like full coverage or anything like that. You can start with more of a lighter coverage. You can build this, but look at how perfect the complexion is the second you put it on.
And skin is your thing, Alberti. That is your signature, your stamp. I know that you don't want something that's covering that up. And I hear it from a lot of you out there. You love makeup like I do, but you do not want to be a billboard for me or any other product out there. You want your skin to glow, and it's what I wanted when I set out to create this product. It's a texture and a finish that really mimics the look and the feel of natural skin because it's got that fluidity of a tinted moisturizer, but Jill, go ahead and put some of that on your face because I want you all to see.
And you're just using your fingers.
Yeah, oh, absolutely. You don't need a brush. You don't have to use a sponge. If you want to, if it's what you're accustomed to, by all means, go for it. I called it a perfector because this really is doing the heavy lifting for you. When it comes to skin, it's about luminosity. We saw that in the Pearl Primer. It's also about the finish. So this is not overly shiny, but it's also not lackluster. I call it Ultra-Dewy Complexion Perfector.
Wonderful.
It really is.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, you tell me actually, because Ultra-Dewy, you and I were talking about this. You like dewy because you said it equates more youthful.
Yes, yes. But it just feels so wonderful on my skin. Like I don't feel like I'm layering. It's just smooth, so smooth.
Because
and
sometimes
light.
layering, you know what, can be like the antithesis of youthful. It can be,
scary.
yeah, if you're a mom and you want to look like, you know, the sister, this is the kind of product you pick up, right?
So true.
Yeah, Alberti, what do you say?
I love it. I love the way that this feels. You know what I also love is the fact that today, if you're picking it up in our show, you could pay for it over 3 months. You're getting a lot of product in here, guys, and it's so easy. No brushes, no sponges. You can just put it on your fingertips and apply it to your skin. Hey, let's take a look at my before photo so that you can see. You know, I do have nice skin, thank goodness. I'm blessed with that.
You do.
And I do use a lot of great skincare products, but right under my eyes and right on the left-hand side of the screen, you could see I do have a dark sunspot. Check this out. With this amount of coverage, I can completely feel like I'm just in my own skin, like my skin is breathing. But look, the color, the complexion is perfect. I'm in the medium, and I don't see that spot anymore, which is really nice because that's the one thing that like I'm always self-conscious about. So it's the perfect amount of coverage, but it's the perfect amount of my own skin luminizing through.
You look so handsome, but can I also
you.
say that
Thank
your
you.
skin looks beautiful?
Thank
and I
you.
mean
Thank
that as
you.
a compliment. We all want beautiful skin. It is the holy grail when it comes to makeup, and it is not, as Jill said earlier, it is not about wearing a ton of makeup to get there. I'm really about editing, keeping it classic, keeping it simple. So Alberti, that was really impressive. Your before skin, I would be happy to have that as my after, but your after with this is even better.
Well, it's your even better complexion perfector. Now we have a question in our chat. Maddie wants to know, do I put the sunscreen on under this or pat it on over?
I say, Maddie, I've asked my dermatologist, my own dermatologist about this. he's always suggested that I make sure that that SPF, that sunscreen, is touching your skin and then worry about your makeup. Make sure that that SPF is on your own skin and then come in with this product. And I always do that on purpose. I like to kind of keep the makeup separate from SPF so that you know you're blocking out those UVA, UVB rays on their own. Ask your dermatologist, but mine personally told me put it on before this. So that's how I work.
And Tina wants to know, is this good for super dry, sensitive skin?
Yes, Tina,
Okay.
I would say it's actually most suited for dry skin. It's got shea butter in there, and this does have a richer texture. It's more prone to giving that ultra dewy finish. So if you have dry skin, sensitive skin, if you find that most foundations immediately dry down on your face, you get no luster, no radiance, this is the product you've been looking for.
Well, Ophelia says, wow, looks so natural.
Yay, thanks, Ophelia. Beautiful name, by the way.
I know, she's one of our regulars, and we love having her here. But you know what, guys? It's really such a great product. It feels so good on the skin, and it dries down, you know, very quickly. It doesn't, like, you know, stay kind of liquidy on the skin. And today you have the opportunity to pick it up in, now, do we have all 4 colors available? I just want to make sure of this.
Yes, we do.
We do, okay. So light, medium, tan, and deep. And I think it's pretty much self-explanatory who's picking up what.
Yes, you were medium, Alberti.
was
Jill
medium.
beside me is medium. That deep shade is a beautiful warm undertone for richer, deeper skin tones. If you tan year-round, go for tan. And if you're light like myself, then you'd be in light. But the name really does. If you're typically a light, you will be a light in this.
So pay for it over the next 3 months. If you're picking it up with a credit card, call that number on the bottom right-hand corner of your screen, and go to beautyiq.com and pick up just this number right up over here. That's your item number. All right, so let's talk about bronzer, though, because I am big on the bronzers.
It's all about bronzing. And what's so funny,
Yeah.
I'm spending so much time with so many of you, and when I go to whip out bronzer when I'm doing makeup, I've had gals say, bronzer, it's January, what are you doing? I only do that in June. I'm like,